Hi there, I'm your host Morgan Gutenkunst from Harken headquarters in the USA. Today we're going to be taking apart and servicing a Harken radial 40 self-tailing 2-speed winch. Let's begin. Take a slotted head screwdriver and unscrew the center screw. Then remove the handle socket assembly and top cap. Now you'll see 3 screws holding in the self-tailing arm. We'll unscrew those to remove this. To remove the self-tailing arm, lift and twist. Now you can remove the drum and set aside. Now we will finish unscrewing the 3 screws that hold on the self-tailing arm support. We can remove that and place it to the side. Next, pull out the center shaft. Then, with a metric 5 Allen key, loosen all 6 bolts holding the drum support. Remove all 6 screws and place to the side. Now give the drum support a little hit to loosen it from the base. Now inside the winch are our gears. You have the 2 center gears, the second gear, and the drive gear. Now that we have the winch taken apart, we need to clean the gears before we reinstall them into the winch. For this, we'll need a bucket, a rag, and a coarse brush. We'll use mineral spirits to help break down the old grease. Take each gear, dip your brush in the mineral spirits, and run it through the teeth of the gear to clean out any dirt or old grease. If there's any dirt or grease on the washers, give them a wipe as well. When cleaning and reinstalling these gears, I like to use Harken high performance winch grease. Take a little on the end of a brush and apply it to the teeth of each gear and replace into the winch. For the second gear and the center gear, we have what's called a ratchet gear, where there are pawls inside. We want to take these gears apart, inspect the pawls that they're moving correctly. If so, we'll take a little bit of our high-performance Harken pawl oil and put a drop in each pawl. Depress the pawls with your hand and slide the main gear over the top. Check to see that it functions properly. Again, take your brush with your winch grease and brush a little grease on the teeth of each gear. Remember to place this washer in the bottom of the winch base and install the larger gear to the bottom. With the center gear, we need to retract the pawl carrier as we did with gear 2 and check the functionality of the pawls. Again, depress the pawls with your finger and slide the main gear over. To install the center gear, place the smaller of the gears into the base of the winch, lining up the teeth with the main drive gear, and place the top center gear on top, covering with the washer to keep salt and dirt out. Now we're ready to reinstall the drum support. Place it into the base of the winch, making sure that it seats down properly on the gears. You can check this before screwing it down by spinning the gears with your fingers. Next, we'll replace all 6 screws and tighten them down. The captive roller bearings that are in the center of the drum support do not need to be lubed with anything. If dirty, just clean with some water. Now replace the center shaft, ensuring that it seats all the way down into both center gears. Next, we will reinstall the self-tailing arm support, screwing the screws on just enough to hold it on the drum support. As we did to the gears, we need to clean the main ring gear with our brush and our mineral spirits. And as we did with the gears inside the drum, we'll reapply our Harken winch grease to the main ring gear. With the drum back on the winch, now we can install the self-tailing arm. Make sure you align it with the tab in the self-tailer. Place over the self-tailing support and spin to lock into place. Tighten the 3 screws. Lastly, reinstall the winch handle socket top. Tighten the center shaft screw, and you're ready to go sailing.